Well, good evening to all pro wrestling fans from all around the world of all shapes and sizes. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. First peep game on my shirt game. I figured I'd wear this shirt. I haven't worn this shirt on one of these videos, but got my Chris Statlander t-shirt. I got this a couple of years ago, actually, when I met her via GalaxyCon. She was really cool. She booped me on the nose. But yeah, so figured I'd wear my Chris Statlander shirt that I got from her. Haven't worn the shirt in a while, so I figured show Chris Statlander some love. Shout out to her. So, for this video, let's talk Marigold. Main focus of this video, the Dreamstar Grand Prix competitors are now fully set in stone. And not only that, we now know who will be in which blocks. That's right. So, looking forward to getting into this. So, before we get started, I want to remind everyone to be sure to check out Game Beauty for some awesome video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. And if you see something you like and you want to make a purchase, don't forget to use that promo code blitzball_champ and you can take 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that. Happy shopping. So, the Dreamstar Grand Prix Marigold. This tournament will begin on Saturday, August 31st in Osaka, and it will conclude in Nagoya on Saturday, September 28th. And this is pretty much a round robin tournament, very similar to Stardom's 5-star Grand Prix, but this is the first round robin tournament of the promotion. And we now know all of our competitors for this tournament and which blocks they're going to be in. So, without further ado, let's go over the competitors and the blocks. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. All right, here we go. The Dreamstar Grand Prix for Marigold, we will have 16 total competitors, and they are separated into two blocks. So there will be 8 in the Dream block and 8 in the Star block. So we got the Dream block and the Star block. Okay? So let's take a look at the Dream block first on the left side. So, our competitors, let's see, we have the Red Queen, Utami Hayashishita. We have one half of the Marigold Twin Star champions, Mirai. We have the current Marigold Superfly champion and Natsumi Shozuki. We have Koki Amare. We have Chika Goto. So, of course, both ladies of Twin Tower are in the same block. We have Nagisa Nozaki. We have Victoria Yuzuki. And we have Nori. Nori, which was the one competitor outside of Marigold that they decided to bring in. I thought it wasn't going to be official because it kind of, when Rossi Ogawa met with her and Tandoori, they didn't have an official handshake. But hey, despite that, Nori is booked for this tournament. So that is your Dream block. And then for your Star block on the right, you have Marigold World Champion, Sari. You have Marigold United National Champion, Miku Aono. You have Nanae Takahashi. You have Bozilla. You have the other half of the Marigold Twin Star champions, Mai Sakurai. You have Misa Matsui. You have Chiaki. And you have Kizuna Tanaka. So those 8 ladies representing the star block. So, let's take a deeper dive. Overall, I think they did a good job of splitting up the competitors, splitting the blocks up for the most part. Although, I probably would have opted to put Koki Amare or Chika Goto on the other side. I probably would have swapped out maybe I don't know, maybe Bozilla or something like that. I don't know. But I think for the most part, this is pretty split. I think they did a pretty good job of splitting the blocks. But let's go back to the Dream block. So Utami Hayashishita, of course, we have to remember Utami, she's won a round robin tournament like this, of course, back in Stardom. She won the 5-star Grand Prix, which, led her into route of winning the World of Stardom Championship. So there's that. Definitely a threat. Definitely a threat to really go far in this tournament, I truly believe. She's a very strong competitor, and I think she has an opportunity to really make a big splash in this tournament. I know she doesn't have a championship yet, but I definitely believe that's going to change sooner or later. But Utami Hayashishita, definitely got to keep an eye out for her. All right, we got Mirai, which I know while Mirai is currently tag team champion with Mai Sakurai, don't sleep on Mirai to really do some damage in this tournament. Now, of course, everybody remembers her for being a former Wonder of Stardom champion and also a 2-time Cinderella tournament winner. So when it comes to tournaments, Mirai does really well in tournament settings. And here she is in the first ever Dream Star Grand Prix, and she too is a threat in this tournament for sure, because as great as she's been able to be as a tag champion, I mean, she was a tag champion in Stardom as well, tag team and trios, so she's been there, but she's also been a great singles champion as well. So definitely don't want to sleep on Mirai. All right, next up we have the Marigold Superfly champion, Natsumi Shozuki. I've really been enjoying what I've been seeing out of Natsumi Shozuki. Now, I know she, before this, was with Actress Girls, and she was also a former Goddess of Stardom tag team champion with Kairi Sane, of course, back then, Kairi Hojo, which I did not know. I did some research on her. But, I really enjoyed the match she had with Misao Matsui to crown the inaugural Superfly champion. Like, that was just a phenomenal match. And just more and more, I've been watching Natsumi Shozuki. I really love her work in the ring. I love her overall look. She kind of reminds me a little bit of a younger, well, not a younger Io Shirai or Io Sky, because she's actually, I believe she's older than Io Sky, which I was kind of surprised to see that she was in her upper 30s. I would have never imagined that, because she does not look like she's in her 30s. But, Natsumi Shozuki's definitely really great in the ring, and, she definitely earned that Superfly championship. And I could see her holding that title for a while. But yeah, incredible match she had with Misao Matsui. I mean, that was one of my favorite matches. But I'm definitely very excited and looking forward to seeing how she fares in this tournament, especially being one of the champions in this tournament. So I think she's gonna, who knows? She could be a sleeper. She could be a sleeper. So we'll see. All right, we got Koki Amare, which I know recently Koki Amare actually challenged Miku Ano for the United National Championship. She wasn't able to get the victory, but Koki Amare has definitely been someone that has been on my radar. Another one that came from Actress Girls, and one half of Twin Tower with Chika Goto, which I do believe they will be future tag team champions at some point. But they've paired up together as well back in Actress Girls. But her being one of the tall competitors on the Marigold roster, I definitely love what Koki Amare brings to the table, especially in the ring and for this promotion. So I'm definitely curious to see how Koki Amare does in this tournament. I know she's going to have quite some challenging opponents in her block, but Koki Amare, I definitely feel like she has a legitimate shot to go decently far. She might not make it out of the dream block, but I think she will make it convincing that she can be dominant, can be a dominant wrestler. So definitely looking forward to seeing how Koki Amare does in her block. All right. Next up, we have Chika Goto, the other half of Twin Tower. Recently, Chika Goto has been having some really great matches. Really great matches. I still really enjoyed the tag team match her and Koki Amare had against Victoria Yuzuki and Kizuna Tanaka, which went to a time limit draw. That was a phenomenal match. But lately, Chika Goto has really been doing a great job in the ring. I haven't really seen any of her work in Actress Girls, but she's definitely got the look and she's got the skills. And another one of the tall competitors on the Marigold roster. But I definitely like the energy that Chika Goto brings in the ring. Like I said, she looks great. Her last handful of matches have been really great. And, I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on her in this tournament. Really get a chance to see more of her as a singles competitor, especially with this tournament. So I'm very curious to see how she fares with the rest of her block. All right, next up we have Nagisa Nozaki. Nagisa Nozaki I've seen a lot of, especially not just in Marigold, but also in Pro Wrestling Noah, Seedling, I believe, Pro Wrestling Wave. Like, she's wrestled all over the place. And I believe she just recently wrestled for Kitsune Women's Wrestling. But I typically see her a lot more in tag team matches. Haven't really seen her in a lot of singles matches, so I'm actually very curious to see more of her in a singles setting. So it's good to see that she's in this tournament. You know what I mean? It's good to see that she's in this tournament. I can't really say, a whole lot of negative or a whole lot of great about her. Like I said, I typically see her more in tag team or trios matches, so I'm looking forward to seeing what she does or how she does in this tournament. I think it'll be really great. All right, we got the young rookie, hopefully future ace, Victoria Yuzuki. Now, I've been pretty high on Victoria Yuzuki ever since I first saw her debut back in Stardom. And, of course, she won the Rookie of Stardom tournament. I really like what she can do in the ring. She's definitely been improving every match. And, you know, she was in the Cinderella tournament earlier this year. But I definitely think she has a very high ceiling with her potential to really make it far as a pro wrestler. So I'm just really looking forward to her really finally breaking through in a big way. Whether it's, you know, her getting her first, like, ginormous win over, like, a big name superstar, to her winning her first championship. Which, like I said, her winning the rookie tournament in Stardom, while it did not have a lot of competitors for that tournament, she still won a tournament. You know, and it's a tournament that's happened multiple times in Stardom. So, you know what I mean? It counts. It definitely counts. But, you know, I really like how I've seen them use Victoria Yuzuki in a variety of different matches with different opponents, just like they did back in Stardom. So I hope they continue to do that. She's in a very tough block. She's in a very tough block. But don't be surprised. She might pull off, you know, a few upsets here or there. You know, maybe one or two. I don't know. I'm just not going to sleep on her potential because she has a ton of potential. But looking forward to seeing how Victoria Yuzuki fares in this tournament. And then to complete the dream block is Nori. Nori, who is from, I think it was called LLPW X. But, you know, she's pretty much like one of the special guests from a different promotion. I did get to see her wrestle at Marigold Summer Destiny. Like I said, she picked up the victory for her team in that match. So, you know, I haven't seen a lot of Nori. So this is a good opportunity to see a lot more Nori. So I'm very curious to see what she can bring to this tournament. But hey, she gets the nod for this tournament. Looking forward to see how she does. That's really all I can say about her. All right. Let's go to the star block. All right, sitting at the top. I mean, it's the Marigold World Champion, Sari. I mean, what's there to really say? She's one of the best wrestlers in the world, and she's in this tournament in the first ever Dreamstar Grand Prix. And I have to say, I would have to say, is the biggest threat in her block. I mean, obviously. But Sari, I mean, Marigold World Champion, Seedling, Beyond the Sea, Singles Champion, and honestly, just continues to show how badly WWE dropped the ball with Sari and how she's just really having her best times. You know, just wrestling back in Japan, you know, producing shows as well via the Sariism shows, which she has another one coming up next month. Definitely looking forward to that. Sariism Chapter 5. Definitely looking forward to that. But Sari just continues to show why she can argue that she's one of the best wrestlers in the world. And I know she had a phenomenal match against Mayu Iwatani. Of course, you know, that had the IWGP Women's Championship on the line. And while she wasn't able to win that, don't be surprised if she gets another opportunity down the road. But we'll see. We'll see. But Sari, I mean, she's the biggest threat in this block. Hands down. Hands down. So I would say she has to be probably one of the favorites to at least make it out of the block. Which I assume it's top two will advance, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't think they really laid down the rules. I don't think they have, but When they do get the specifics on that, I'll be sure to share them. Unless somebody else knows them, and if you do know them, please share. Thank you. Next up, the Marigold United National Champion Miku Ano. I have definitely been enjoying watching this superstar, and I gotta tell you, she's got the goods. She's got the it factor. I mean, having two back-to-back matches en route to becoming the inaugural Marigold United National Champion, I mean, says so much about her. And she just recently had her first successful defense against Koki Amare. And I know she came from Actress Girls, and a lot of fans tell me she was one of, if not the ace of Actress Girls. So I can definitely see what they mean. And she's been really impressing here in Marigold. So Miku Ano, definitely a threat in this block. And, really does a great job with that styles clash that she likes to do as her finisher. But yeah, I really like what I've been seeing out of Miku Ano. And I think she will do great in this tournament. And, she's off to a great start as United National Champion. Okay, next up we have Miss Passion herself, Nanae Takahashi. Well, of course, with her, veteran presence, of course she's gonna be a threat in this block. And, there's a whole lot that can be said about her. Of course, she was the inaugural World of Stardom champion. And, she's been making quite a good amount of noise in Marigold. And, her career is still going pretty strong. For how long remains to be seen. But Nanae Takahashi brings a lot of experience, the big, huge veteran presence in this tournament. And, it's a big advantage for her. It's a big advantage for her. That's really all I can say. But keep an eye out for her because she's dangerous. All right, next up, we got the big, powerful Bozilla. And, I mean, what can I say? Bozilla, just, the big powerhouse of Marigold, definitely is a threat. Definitely is a threat. Not invincible, but is a threat. And, just looking for her to manhandle her opponents and just be that destructive force that she's been ever since setting foot in Marigold. And I don't expect anything less from that. So Bozilla, I definitely believe, will make quite a splash in this tournament. But she is in a pretty stacked block, so we'll see how it goes. All right, we have the other half of the Marigold Twin Star champions, Mai Sakurai, who just recently had a phenomenal, probably the best match of her career against Julia. I mean, she brought it. She really brought it to Julia. So definitely, y'all got to check that match out, but had one of the best matches of her career, in my opinion, against Julia. And, Mai Sakurai, in her later years of stardom, has been able to make a good splash. She's a former Artist of Stardom Trios champion. She was a Cinderella tournament finalist. So, she's been able to make a splash in Stardom. And did pretty well, especially once she got to Donna Del Mundo. And really the wrestler that she's become now has really helped benefit her. Has grown her fan base. You know, she has a great gimmick that fits her. She's beautiful, and she's been great in the ring and has gotten better and better. So, and look at her. She's an inaugural champion, her and Mirai. So definitely, I like what Mai Sakurai brings to the table. And, you know, I'm curious to see, you know, how much of a run she can make in this tournament, in her block. It's not going to be easy because she's on a stacked block, but looking forward to see how she does. All right, next up, we have Misao Matsui. I definitely love the energy she brings, and just her in-ring ability is just amazing. And like I said, she put up such an excellent fight in that finals match against Natsumi Shozuki for the Marigold Superfly Championship. Like, I really thought that she was going to pull off the victory. She came very close, but came up a little short. But Misao Matsui, very, very promising. And I don't think she's ever won a title yet in her career. She came really close. But I definitely see a bright, shining future for Misao Matsui and Marigold. And honestly, wherever she goes. I know she was with Actress Girls, but I think she's definitely got a lot to look forward to with her career in Marigold. And I just look forward to seeing more and more of Misao Matsui. She brings that high-speed energy. I like her overall look. Although when, you know, I first saw her face, you know, when Marigold was put together, she had, you know, brown hair. Now she's got blonde hair. But it's all cool. It's all cool. But I definitely like Misao Matsui. And I hope she can make a decent splash in this tournament. So, looking forward to seeing more of her in the ring through this tournament. All right, next up we got Chiaki. Chiaki has a very interesting persona. I know she's been teaming up a lot with Nagisa Nozaki, you know, and I like the combo. I definitely like the combo. I think it works well. I can't say that I'm very high on her, but at the same time, I'm curious to see more of her and what she can do. Can't say that she's really stood out to me as much as some of the other ladies, especially, you know, formerly Actress Girls. But, you know, I'm open to really see, you know, if she can really catch my attention more and more. And this could be this tournament could be what does that, you know? So we'll see. We'll definitely see. And then finally, my girl. One of my favorites, one I'm very hyped about. Kizuna Tanaka is in this tournament. And, you know, she's definitely got round robin tournament experience. Of course, she, you know, competed in the Catch the Wave tournament. Not in this year's, but last year's. So definitely, you know, has some experience there. But I'm definitely a big fan of Kizuna Tanaka. I think she has, you know, I consider her to be one of the, you know, best up-and-coming rookies right now. And I know there's many others, but it's just really something special about Kizuna Tanaka that's really jumped out at me. You know, I saw some of her work through Stardom, through the New Blood shows, and also through a little bit of Pro Wrestling Wave as well. And, you know, she's a former Wave Tag Team Champion with Honaka. And, you know, they beat Risa, Sarah, and Saki to do that, which it's not easy. It's not easy. So, and I really like the combination of her and Victoria Yuzuki, which I still believe they will be future tag team champions at some point in Marigold. But, you know, just like Victoria Yuzuki, Kizuna Tanaka has a bright future wherever she goes, especially with such, even a good history behind her. I mean, both of her parents were pro wrestlers. I mean, one of them still active, her dad and Minoru Tanaka. Her mother is retired, but like I said, both were pro wrestlers. And, Kizuna Tanaka, which I believe she's only 18 or 19, she's young, but she has such a bright future. I love what she's been able to do in the ring, whether a singles wrestler or a tag team, and like I said, I think we got ourselves a pretty solid tag team now in Victoria Yuzuki and Kizuna Tanaka, and I hope they continue that, which I know Kizuna Tanaka and Honoka, which they were called Harmony, was a good tag team, but I like what they got here in Marigold. But, Kizuna Tanaka, I mean, she's in a very, very tough block. Very tough block. But you know what? Don't be surprised what type of upset she might end up getting in her block. Don't be surprised. Because she's capable. She's very capable. And, who knows? She might be eventually contending for that Superfly championship that Natsumi Shozuki has. Her, Victoria Yuzuki, Misao Matsui will definitely be in the picture again. But yeah, you got a couple of ladies that, could go for that title. Totally could go for that title. So, we'll see what happens. But these are your competitors, your 16 competitors. And, split into 8 in the Dream block and the Star block. And I'm just looking forward to, seeing this tournament kick off. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. This is Marigold's first round robin tournament, and it looks like this is going to become a yearly thing. At least that's the assumption. But 16 competitors. And as a matter of fact, they've already showed what the trophy looks like for the winner. You know what? Let me put the trophy up on screen, because I definitely want to show this off. Here it is. Here's the trophy. Check it out. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like how it has the Dreamstar Grand Prix name on here, and it has the logo on the front. I like that design. I really like that design. But yeah, that's the trophy for the winner of the Dreamstar Grand Prix. And I assume that it's safe to say that the winner of this tournament will probably get a shot at the Marigold World Championship at some point. Whether it's later this year, or I don't know if they're going to do something similar to what Stardom does, and, they get the title shot at the end of the year, or if they do like New Japan and have it at, the beginning of next year. Because, they got Marigold. They got a show at the beginning of next year called Marigold First Dream 2025. They could do it at that. Who knows? But we'll get more details as time passes. But yeah, it's a beautiful trophy. They've done a good job. Beautiful championship belts and this beautiful trophy for this Dreamstar Grand Prix. It's exciting. It's exciting. And to reiterate, and they also have the schedule. So it begins on August 31st in Osaka. And actually, they're going to have 2 shows in Osaka. They're going to have a day show and a night show, where they're going to have Dreamstar Grand Prix matches. So on August 31st, 2 shows. On September 8th in Toyama. On September 14th in Shinkiba First Ring. on September 16th at Corcoran Hall, on September 20th in Sendai, on September 21st in Morioka, not sure where that is, September 23rd at Corcoran Hall again, so they're going to be in Corcoran Hall twice for this tournament. And then they're going to finish off with the finals on September 28th in Nagoya. So they're going to be hitting up Osaka for 2 shows, Corcoran Hall for 2 shows, and the finals will be in Nagoya. So, sounds exciting. Sounds very exciting. But yeah, so looking very forward to it. And once they got the dates where each of the matchups will take place, I hope to put together the spreadsheet for that and continue going through and updating the standings on these tournaments. It's been a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it's been a lot of fun. I love it. So I plan to do the same for Marigold as well. But anyway, that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty when you have an opportunity. And let me know y'all's thoughts about the inaugural Marigold Dream Star Grand Prix 2024. Let me know what you think of the 16 competitors. What do you think of the blocks? And heck, throw out some predictions. Who do you think will win the first ever Marigold Dream Star Grand Prix? Let me know what your thoughts are. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube, the Tube, my name is Jason Ingram, and I hope y'all have a blessed day tomorrow, and I will see y'all in the next video and or live stream. Laters.